In the Middle East, Hamas reportedly handing over a list of Israeli hostages and Palestinian prisoners to be released for a swap deal. U.S. Special Envoy Steve Witkoff and President Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, will be joining the negotiations in Egypt today. President Trump saying he is optimistic. Included in the president's Gaza peace deal, the withdrawal of Israeli forces from Gaza, swapping Israeli hostages and Palestinian prisoners. It also calls for Hamas to disarm and for international committees to govern Gaza, a point Hamas has not yet accepted. Israel believes around 20 of the 48 hostages are still alive. The Gaza Health Ministry reporting roughly 11% of Gaza's population has been killed or injured. As Gaza peace talks are underway, NewsNation got an exclusive on-the-ground look inside Gaza, taking a closer look at the humanitarian efforts underway. NewsNation's Robert Sherman had that opportunity to go in there and see for himself what's going on. He joins us now live with the latest. Robert, good morning to you.
Yeah, hey, good morning to you, Marnie. Well, as these negotiations take place in Egypt, such an important element for many of the Arab nations around the region is the humanitarian situation inside of Gaza. We went into the southern portion of the enclave today to see this for our firsthand. Much of southern Gaza is just rubble at this point, 2 years into the war. And what we saw this morning was one of the Gaza Humanitarian Foundation's aid sites, where at the time, there were about 6,000 people who were there walking miles on end in order to get food, in order to get nourishment, the necessary supplies, in order to keep them going. This has been a major effort. The GHF is backed by the Israelis and the Americans. We met a lot of Palestinians today who said things to us like they don't like Israel because of the way the war has been carried out for the last 2 years. But by that same token, they don't like Hamas for putting themselves in this situation, for the dangers that are created on a daily basis inside of Gaza. You see a lot of blurred faces in these videos here. That is because of the dangers that some are undertaking just to go to some of those sites. This was us on the drive-in to southern Gaza itself. We spoke with the GHF, who says that Hamas utilizing aid historically in order to exert control over the people inside of the enclave. Take a listen.
So historically speaking, Hamas has used controlling aid distribution as a means of controlling the Gaza Strip. What has that been like since your operations began?
Sure. So our mission at GHF is to feed people in a way that Hamas or anyone else cannot steal, divert, or loot our aid. We have had zero diversion. We put our aid directly into the hands of the Gazans who need it. There is an ongoing Hamas threat.
The Gaza Humanitarian Foundation, admittedly, is a controversial one. It's received widespread condemnation from American allies, from NGOs who criticize the fact that they use private security contractors, believing that the group doesn't have the ability to deliver aid to enough people in an efficient manner. We'll show you an inside look at their operations and allow you to decide for yourself throughout the day here on NewsNation. Marnie.
Wow, what a look. Robert, thank you.